Okay, so this is the third session. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, let me see here. I don't want to. So can you see that I'm able to generate numbers every time I run? I will be able to generate different random number.
Yes.
As you can see here, okay? So the next step is that we use that function to fill in the list with random values, okay? So we can do that using the same format that just now we saw. Oh, never mind, we just can copy it like that. And let me see, yeah. So can you saw you already saw my screen? You see
Yes,
how we
yes.
do it? Yeah, okay.
Mm.
Let me see. Need to run that. Yep. But we need to print the list. Okay, we didn't put here anything to print the list. Okay, print. So can you see the list?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so now you see that we are able to generate automatically random numbers using this just line of code, and we can increase our list size. We make it 20 instead of 10, and then we run again. We are able to get a larger list with so much different variations in the numbers, because it's running from 1 until 250.
Mm.
Does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay.
I just want. Can I ask some question? Okay.
Yes,
Can?
please. Yes.
I mean before just now we did the list and it how to say it contained the variable 1, 2, 3.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So if there are 1,000 variable, so I have to write in the list 1 to 1,000. So
Exactly.
is it possible for me to
No,
change? I mean to change the variable into dictionary. So
no,
oh no.
no. Directly, automatically, no,
Okay, okay. So there is no way to. Okay,
no.
okay. Okay.
Unfortunately, no. Unless, so again, if you wanted to do it automatically, it's not possible. You have to write it one by one. It means that you have to go inside the list and have to write. So if I get you correctly, you're
Mm.
talking about having a list like that. No, this is a list. So you want to talk about writing like that. Yes, it's possible, but then you have to write it all. So you are able to write it like that. Yes. So you see now line number 19.
Yes.
So yes, you're able to write variables like that to fit in the list. Yes. But again, it means that you have to write 1,000 variable if you have 1,000 variable, and it doesn't make any sense.
Mm-mm.
So that's why most of the time in the data science, you find that, okay, you have a large amount of data set. You know what I mean, data set, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you have a data set, and normally it is stored in a CSV file or TSV files or even normal text file. And then you read that file, you store it in an array, and then you're still dealing with it. But I think it never talked to you about keying in manually. So data typically, the how to say, the process of getting data written, this is a data entry job, not your job here, not the software engineer job.
Okay.
So if you're talking about 1,000 lines, typically this data sets is written by either data entry people in hospitals or clinics if you're dealing with a medical data set. If it is in companies, then it's either the accountants or even data entry people, clerks inside the company. So this is the source of the data normally, but it's not your job at all.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay.
So just before we leave, let us put here how we should print the minimum and maximum. Yeah. Minimum, then dash maximum. Yep. Okay, it's N and M. Am I right? Did I write it correctly?
Yes.
Okay. So you can see here that I'm able to print the minimum and the maximum. Is it clear to you? Does it make any sense so far?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so now you know, if I write count here, what can be the
Count.
yes, count. So I would like to say list dot count, and then I would like to count something. So
Oh.
what is the purpose of count?
Sum.
No,
Count. Calculate the variable.
no, yeah, calculate the occurrence of a certain value inside the list. So I want to know. So you see here, my maximum here is 250, right? I would like to know if how many times my random generator generated to the 250 value inside my list. So it will count for me. Okay, so if we run, the count is 0. So, but we don't know actually how the list looks like. So I want to verify that this count is actually working correctly. So I would say just, no, it should not be like that. Just print list. So this is my list, right? And the count is 0. So how many, can you check here, every time we run, what is the common value that always, no, there is nothing common. Yeah, 200. I see. So let's try 200. So you see here 200, I saw 200 here, and in the previous run I also saw 200 here. So it seems that he always come to generate 200 a few times. Let me see if it will happen again. My guess is correct. No, it's not correct. So it seems also randomly he still generates the numbers, but so I try to reduce that to 10. Okay, so most probably I will end up with having I believe repeated numbers, and let's assume I put 10 here. Do you understand why I'm trying to do?
Yes. You are trying to count how many
Okay.
how many occurrence.
Okay, so you see here when I put 10 and I reduce the variations of the numbers, of the, inside the random generator. So I end up with having many tens. You see?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and it's counted that as 5. So if we count the number of tens here, it will be 5. Is that clear to you?
Yeah.
So
I clear about that.
again.
I'm clear about that.
Okay, good. So
But also, I have question.
yes,
Can
please.
because I always confuse and forget simple thing. So what is, I mean, like, why you put I in range of 20? The loop. I mean, like, why you put 20?
Okay. Do you know what's the meaning range first?
I forgot.
Okay. So range generates. So okay, the typical how to say, if I want to write a for loop, so I need to write, I would say I, and then I would say, let me see, um, let me find a simple way of explaining it without complicating too much. Um, when I put the word range, it tells it tells the for loop I want I to uh, to have values from 0 until 19. So it means that I want my list to be having 20 elements. Can you count the elements here, please?
Oh, okay. I remember the
Okay.
total number. Okay, okay.
So can you please count them also, please, if you don't mind?
1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 20, 20.
20. So
Mm-mm.
it's from 0 to 19. Okay, good. I want you also to tell me if I do like that. What is the purpose of that line?
Calculate the range.
Length. So the len function get me the length of the
Okay.
list.
Mm-mm.
So what is the length of the list?
Uh, 20, 9, 20, is it?
Yes. Perfect.
Okay.
20. Yes, you are correct. So sometimes, okay. So no, we back to your question. You asked me why I put 20. Am I
Mm-mm.
right? Because I
Mm-mm.
wanted my list to be 20 in length. I wanted 20 elements inside my list. I can put it 10, I can put it whatever, I can put 1,000. But again, if I print 1,000, that will be is not something good that I can do to the program now. So I can put 50 maximum, for example. Okay, and I can try to run, and let's see how it looks. Oh, so yeah, I didn't put here print, so it doesn't print. So you see here,
Yes.
okay. If I put 1,000, it will be 1,000. It's totally up to me.
Mm-mm.
Okay, and again, this random generator will generate numbers based on my request for it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what else I need to do? Yeah, the most important thing here that many actually, I mean, many times is requested is the use of sum. So I think you know that we are able to sum the list. So many times we would like to, why he doesn't accept it? It's not called. Let me see. I'm not sure why this guy doesn't like the word sum. it should be able to sum. Am I able to sum or not? What do you think?
Supposed to able.
Supposed to able. Okay. So I don't know why the guy does not like the word sum, the sum here, but okay. So many times we need to add all the contents of the list, like I told you before, and sometimes also we need the average. So if we need the average, what should we do? If I want to get the average, we should get the sum
Divide by
and
length.
divide by len, right? Perfect, perfect. Okay, that's good. Okay, so let me share something first before we continue here. Okay, yeah. So this is already clear. We already explained, yeah. So we already explained about the count. We explained about the maximum, minimum, sum, and yeah, index is still remaining, remove still remaining, and sort. Do you know what sort will do?
In order.
So
Yes.
it will sort the list
Value.
in order. Yes, okay. And so what about index?
It will uh print the index of the element.
Okay. And why do you ever need the index of an element? From
To
your experience?
I need to know the start or the order.
And no, no.
I'm not sure.
Okay. You didn't see it before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see here first. So
I don't have like working with index. I just know index.
okay. So I get here M, right? M is,
Mm-mm.
we know it's a maximum element inside the list. So if I put M here, so you got the highest number in the list, but you don't know where it occurs. Where is it? So if I run now, I should be able to get, so minimum and maximum is 10. And let me see here where we are able to get, yeah, before here, yeah. So
Three.
we need to print the list also to be able to see. Okay, so we printed the list and we know that the maximum is 10, but it's getting me index 10 is 18. Can I know what is that number 18 that is giving to me?
On the place of the number 10 in the list.
So okay, so the index here, right? So it get me the first occurrence of 10 inside the list, and it return back to me, right? 18. So is it clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and we can do that with any number, right?
Yeah.
So if I want to know here, instead of M, I want to know the occurrence of 1. So why it's giving me 2?
Because start with 0.
Perfect. Perfect answer. Okay, good. Let me try to see why this guy is not accepting that we get. Okay, object integer is not callable. Sum. So what do you think why this guy is not accepting that we are able to sum a list, even though we should be able to sum it?
Because it is a random integer, not integer. I don't know.
No, it should be callable. It should be so a random integer is just an integer at the end.
Or it will still able to count. Okay.
Yes, it should be able to count. But the question now, why this guy is not able to count it? That's quite strange. Let me think. Okay, we leave it here. Let me add a few things here. So if we want to do, okay, so you know here that we have 50 elements inside the array, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If I want to add something to the list, how I can add that?
Append.
Append. And if I want to remove something?
Remove.
Okay. Let me think. Remove. Okay. I want to say if I want to add a list like that, then I want to add. Will it accept that from me? Yes or no?
I think no, because it's not. I think yes. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes, yes. Because again, this is a list. A list can contain characters, strings, and integers all at the same time. There is no worries about that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The problem is that it cannot. Only the arrays need to be all having the same data type. The list can have a mix. There is no problem with that. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So okay, now I want to ask you, if I want to remove something from the array, I need to pass it what here?
What do you want to remove?
Just tell me first. I will use the index or the element.
Oh, in index.
Okay, let's try. But yeah, index. Very smart answer. Huh? So should I write? Will this work if I write it like that?
Maybe it will remove my name.
No, I want a fixed, a strong answer. Yes or no?
Yes. What is the question again?
So I want to make sure that this line will work. Will it work? I want an answer yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. X is not in a list, so he is not removing by index. He is removing by element. Let's see.
Element. Okay.
So
Okay.
I appended one, but again I remove it so it doesn't print it at all. So if I append, if I say like that, so I added AH and I added one, but then I come up with removing one, and then so it removed one at the end, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So what else should we do? Yeah, the most important thing that I would like to ask you about. So if I want to cut, if I want to get the last element inside this array, how should I do that?
How? Just put the index number.
Okay.
Okay.
Only like that? There is no other way?
Yes.
Okay. Did you see this kind of
Dictionary.
and no, there is not dictionary. Dictionary is wait, it's not dictionary. Don't confuse it. Wait. Dictionary is a different thing. So
Because
if
I saw the semicolon.
okay,
Okay.
if I want to get
Okay. I remember this a bit.
okay, if I would like to do something like that, will it work in your opinion?
No,
Mm, can we say why first?
I don't remember, but I think after the semicolon have to be a value. I don't
Really?
know. I'm
Okay.
not sure.
Okay. Uh, okay. But again, to okay,
Oh,
can we have to agree about something that
yes.
we should never say we are not sure.
Okay.
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 Because if you give your mind a chance to be always release, so when you say I'm not sure, you're releasing your stress, the stress on your mind to try to work uh, deeply and think. So to be able to stimulate your mind, we prefer not to say I don't know. It's not because I don't want it. No, it's because I want to make your mind stimulated. And if I don't trigger your mind or push it hard, it will not start to work.
Okay.
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 So I'm not stressing you as a person, but I'm trying to pressure your mind to give you to be always supportive to you and give you answers. Okay.
Okay.
It's only
Okay.
like that. Okay. So don't take
Mm-mm.
it as a stress to you as a person. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Okay. So let's try to run and see. So do you see what is happening here?
Okay. It print the it print the uh
The last,
in
yes.
because
But again, since we are not printing the list, so we never know what is inside the list. So again, is you are telling him, give me starting from the element 50 until the end of the list. When you leave it open like that, you're telling him, give me until the end of the list. Okay. But if I comment that line, what do you think
okay.
I will have from that? What this line will output?
One.
Can I? Okay, good. It's a good answer, but can you give me a reasoning for that answer?
Because it append two things. So the total will be 51 in the list.
Okay, so we start with from 0 until 49. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, we add 1 and then it become from 0 until
50.
50, and we add so it end up from 0 to 51. Am I
One.
right? Okay.
Yes.
So when I tell him, give me starting the element 50 until the end of the array, slice it and print it for me.
Slice is the semicolon or what?
I mean, when you say this kind of format, so
Mm-mm.
this is a kind of you are telling him slice the array, not the array, sorry, the list, so that we're not confused, because arrays in data science, which is different. So
Mm-mm.
when you say semicolon open like that, you're telling him go to the list. Oh, so we have uh, we,
Okay.
we have to close. We have to close. Okay.
Okay.